Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3 Randomized. It's been a little bit since I've actually done any recording for this, so if I'm completely unfamiliar with what the hell's going on, that's why. Anyways, last we left off, we had been in the lovely Angel Tower where Garr tried to kill us. Didn't succeed, thankfully, otherwise there wouldn't be much more of a video game after this point. But now we find ourselves in the undead and monster-ridden mines once more. But there's also some loot to be found and a mini-game of a puzzle. And most of these I should have already fought when it comes to some of these monsters. There are some newer ones. Garr is as usual. A complete beast. Alright, let's see what we can find for loot first before we go gallivanting around trying to find out how the hell to get out of here. It's been a little... Last time was masterless. And yes, we can come back with Momo for this wall. Just more of you guys. I shouldn't really skimp on the monster slaying, though. If I skimp on the monster slaying, we're going to be under-leveled for shit. Multivitamin. And yeah, we can come back with Momo to blast that. Don't worry, I will. I will. That's actually where the coupons usually are. So what's actually there at this point, I don't know. I don't remember the giant roaches being so strong. No, it's an elemental weakness. It's gotta be. Because what, the heavy dagger is cold? Cold. I don't remember if they're any more resistant to hot. Or maybe they just have a bunch of elemental weaknesses. I don't know. Come on, Garr, you could do a counter reprisal. You know, if anything, this randomizer has kind of emphasized how much I kind of dislike having to deal with elemental weaknesses and shit. Like, oh yeah, no, sure, it's 100% makes sense that this fire slug is resistant to fire. It makes sense. You're new. Garr, at least take out that zombie. Worm. Flame strike. Alright. Would you be willing to repeat that for us? Oh god. This controller is rather... I think I need to fix this controller too. God damn it. Too many controllers to fix. Fire breath as well? Oh no. Murder, please. Thank you. Okay, so I was expecting Flame Strike, not Flame Breath. That mildly sucks. And it's a good thing that we got them there. Rejuvenates. Also, I'm just realizing that Garr and Ryu do not exactly have the highest of stoof. Okay. I want to push it to this side first. Because that will allow me to get whatever the hell is going to be in that chest. Toolbox? Something? Someone left their lunch here is the important thing to... I'm going to steal this dude's lunch. Although I guess they're not really going to come back for it. Right. Okay, so I definitely figured out my biggest problem with pretty much any of these What's that problem, Garr? Well, it just so happens that every single one of these is all of my weapons I have found for Ryu are elemental. At least the good ones, anyways. So anything that is going to be elementally based, I had to wing it, or just use Garr, who does not have an elemental weapon. Forgot, do the giant roaches have anything useful? Not that I know of. And moon tears. That's the full heal item, right? I need to play Breath of Fire 3 more often. I don't know, it's definitely one of those sit back, relax, enjoy yourself games. Yep, that is the full party heal. I may have to come back now that I have a reliable place to... Maybe Garr would be able to... Alright. I need to push. I'm trying to push, thank you. You know, let's just walk on top of the box of explosives. What could possibly go wrong? Dr. Zombie. Zombie Doctor. Now, theoretically, if these guys are still undead, they could just be using Kyrie. Theoretically. Sorry, also enjoying my coffee. We want to reduce these guys' HP in the first place, because if they decide to use Flame Breath, then problems. Because again, breath weapons are based off of the enemy's HP count. Trying to decide whether or not I want to just 100% destroy the next boss, or if I want to put a little bit of effort into it. Feather Sword. That's vanilla, isn't it? The hell? I get a little frustrated whenever the hell I see something as vanilla in a randomizer. I don't know. Hard to explain. It's like, man, I could get any of these really cool, awesome abilities that would be so good to have. And then just like, oh hey, here's the Feather Sword. Again. I forget, are you guys weak against Earth? Because I should have Dynamite. If not, then at least one giant roach dies today. Okay, so at the least the fire slugs are immune to Earth. Man, I would love it if my characters actually started, you know, countering more often. We are talking about the two characters in the party that are the most likely to counter shit. But who knows, maybe that's also been manipulated. I forget, what weapons was it that Garr had? The claws, that's right. Pekko's claws. And you're already pretty slow, so I need to remember not to try to heal in the middle of combat, because phantom dresses are a thing. Even if it is with the precious moon tears. Alright, so we need... push it in this way. What do we got? Fire slug? Meh. Trying to remember if there was anything else in here besides like the feather sword. Like, okay, there's other loot to be found that's not just the feather sword, but I don't remember what it was. I'm now not looking at a goddamn list of things at the moment. But I'm pretty sure the feather sword, the coupons, and the multivitamins not the multivitamins themselves, but the multivitamin chest was actually where something relatively important was. I just don't remember what it was. And yet I remember the feather sword. I don't know why. Oh, not that I'm gonna play another round of Breath of Fire after this round of Breath of Fire. But I was pointed out to another hack of Breath of Fire called Everything is Buff version 2. And the idea is that everything is indeed buffed. To a point where I'm trying to push you. Let me push you. Garr. Buddy. Just push the goddamn thing. Do I just... Okay. Do not X to interact with the thing that you're trying to interact with. Simply tell it to go F itself and push in its direction. Oh yeah, I looked into it and I thought that it was going to be another one of those difficulty mods where it's just, oh, it's the same game, but all the enemies are super buffed up. I hate those kind of mods because they don't really do anything but make the game more difficult, and that's it. But the everything is buff up mod pretty much makes it so as everything is stronger, yes, but you are stronger too. And they also drastically change how each of the characters separately play, which, see, that I'm interested in. Alright, right into the giant boulder. And then we can proceed with the plot. Plot just so happens to involve another boss fight. We should be able to get through now. What do you think you're doing, Guardian? Ryu. How do you know Ryu's name? Why do you let him live? Why do you let our enemy live? A dragon? Can you hear it, Guardian? Can you hear our spilt blood crying out for vengeance? Guardian, it's been what, 400 years? You who tried to exterminate us. Where are you taking Ryu? I'm taking Ryu to meet our god. Why? To make a sacrificial offering of the last dragon? To learn the truth. To learn if the war we fought 400 years ago was right. Ha! Ryu, kill him. Avenge our people's memories. They destroyed us. The Guardians killed us all. No? Why not? Don't you despise him? Don't you hate him? You must not hate. Silence! You have no right. Right, so I don't know what this thing is going to have to offer immediately. Couldn't steal anything, of course. You can do that in the first round. that hurt. I was about to throw some healing at Garr, and then I remembered, oh yes, the phantom dress. God damn it, the phantom dress. Wait, did the phantom dress affect items? I'm not gonna take the risk. I guess at the moment we'll just put on the mage's robes. Man, this is why... not only in... Oh, dynamite. Not only in, Breath of Fire 3, but being an undead player character in D&D is also equally painful. Because common ways of not dying aren't a thing. Okay, so we've learned that it has dynamite. I think we can kill it now. Who is it that had Kyrie? Was it Ryu? Yeah, it was Ryu. You know what? We're gonna give it a couple of turns just to... Okay. Not that Rotten Breath would be that great anyways, it's just a poison ability. Can't learn that. Can't learn this. Do. Anyways. Feel the power of gay! God, I love doing that. Thunderstrike. Okay. Now we're talking some elemental abilities there, Garr. Reviled one. Why must you always interfere? Why do you always restrain us? Now, it looks like the Shadow Gene, but it's actually... No, it is the Shadow Gene. Okay, I guess it is the plot one. That was not a dragon. Are you of the brood? A true dragon. Feeling of warmth and love flows into Ryu. Power of the fusion gene. I can't help but laugh a little bit at the fact that I haven't used pretty much a single dragon ability this entire game. Ryu, what was that? A true dragon. That's what it said, right? What does that mean? Man, I don't know. You don't know either, huh? Oh, right, poison. Probably would be easier to just heal via Ryu or something. I do love that they used that particular, I guess, character design for the fusion dragon just to pop up and be all like, ah, that wasn't a real dragon. I don't know, kind of reminds me of how they used to depict Windians. Or, I guess, classic Windians, I guess. Where, yes, they had very prominent wings that actually worked. Was there? Oh, right, save point. Now, there was one thing I had forgotten to do. Didn't do? We didn't go to B3. Wait, did we start at B3 or were we B1? I was pretty much just trying to find the save point, I think. This is where we came out of the Durgan. So yes, we already... B3 is where we started. B1 should be the tippity-toppity of the mountain. The tippity-toppity of the mountainity. I don't know. I had like 2 hours of sleep, and I'm currently awake from the virtue of it's too cold, as well as coffee. Light clothing. Light clothing is not going to be better than the phantom dress. But not by much not better. I don't know, if I can find a second thing of light clothing, I might just put that on everyone. Well, anyone that can take it. Because, man, not being able to heal all that securely in the middle of a fight is... I really need to doubly, triply make sure that I can heal with just regular items.
Hello. All the miners telling me they ain't got no money. They ain't buying anything. How about you? Want something?
I don't know. What do you got? Damascus. We ain't got the money for it, but it's good to know it's there, I guess. I forget what I spent my money on the last time I was playing this. God, I can sell at least 2 of these dream rings, I think. God, what else could I even sell? Glass dominoes were kind of a thing. Asbestos armor we can only equip on like one character. I was gonna say, do I need the flare sword when I get the ruby scepter? And forgetting completely that I have separate characters that also equip this shit. 200 zenny. We're halfway there to getting that new that Damascus mail. Despite the fact that we currently have no one in the party that can wield Damascus mail. Alright, go back out. Go back to the second floor. Leave through the exploded boulder. Man, if I really wanted to come back through here and get that Damascus mail, I'm gonna really need to have wanted that Damascus mail. Considering what it is that you have to do in order to get to it at this point. Gotta go back into the goddamn... go to basement floor 2. Fight your way through basement floor 2. Run away through basement floor 2. And... I don't know. Hope you make a little bit of money. There we go. I do know that there's another side room or 2 before we leave. Flame slugs. I won't lie, the biggest grievance I currently have about this playthrough is just all the things with their elemental weaknesses being warped around. I barely remembered what the hell many of the elemental weaknesses of the other monsters and whatnot are in the first place. So having the game be all like, oh yeah, no, this fire slug, immune to fire, or takes less damage from frost, and no damage from earth. Like, my guy, please. I really should probably spend the extra turns stealing from the roaches. They don't drop any zennies, so... Oh, wait. Is this the way out? It's only been a year since I've last played this, man. Shouldn't be that hard for me to remember all of this. Again, favorite game does not necessarily mean I know every in and out about it. God help me if only. I don't know. I'm always a little wishy-washy about whether or not I admire people that are that into something that they know every little bit and bob of it. But man, I really just don't have the energy for that myself. Okay, I knew there was at least another room. Whether there's any treasure in it, that's another question. Go away, giant roaches. Nobody likes you, especially me. Okay, whether or not there's any loot, that's gonna be another question. Or am I just sitting spinning around in circles, running away from ghouls and zombies? Here we go. Lion's Belt. That increases willpower, right? What am I doing? Equipped. Lion's Belt. Yeah, willpower. Willpower being the thing to make it so as your character goes, haha! I'm not dead yet. And stands back up with 1 HP. There's only one of you.
Perish.
Okay. Man, I really do wish that I could learn some of the fire or the breath abilities. If only just so as I can be all like hyper happy that one character has a stupid high HP. Who was it that had the highest HP? Nina, right? Fairly certain it was Nina. I think it was Nina. It was either Nina or Momo. They were pretty... Yeah, they were pretty evenly matched, if I remember correctly. Go away, fire slug. But yeah, I think that when I go to play Breath of Fire 3 again, because let's face it, it's kind of just an inevitability at this point. Alright. I am pretty much just going to play that everything is buff hack and in place. Well now, Mr. Garr. Were you able to get rid of that dragon for us? Who might that young fella be? Don't worry about that. I took care of the dragon for you, it's gone. Really? That's good news. That dragon ran around spitting fire on people, killed some of my men. Destroyed our machines, made a pretty bad mess of things here. Something wrong? He's alright, just tired. Yeah? Anyways, thanks a lot. Come on down to the office and get your payment from the boss. Okay, but first, this may not help. But don't judge yourself too harshly. You're not quite in control of yourself in dragon form. Just try not to think about it. And I'll never find anything here, but I still keep working. Yep. I mean, is there anything else in the mines besides, like, the one, big old chrism shaped like a dragon? Was there any? Oh, I can't go in that way. I forget how many ways you can go in and out of this goddamn place. If you're looking for the boss, I think he's in the office. Thank you so much. What do you say, Mr. Garr? Why don't you stay here? just in case more dragons show up. No, thanks. Besides, I don't think you'll be seeing any more dragons. If you say so. I'd really feel a lot better if you were around, though. We must be going. Thank you for your reward. Oh, Mr. Garr. If you're really heading down the mountain, be careful on the Ogre Road. We've heard stories about a really ferocious monster on the road, attacking people. If you want to know more, you should go west to Sin City. I guess he's not afraid, though. I mean, he killed a dragon after all. After a fashion. You are just in the inn, aren't you? And the men here run on the food I feeds them. Yep. You're, in fact, not an inn. I thought you were at the least an inn. But I'm at least going to save, call an episode. When we return, we're going to go through Ogre Road and through a mountain that is going to lead us back towards Windia. Well, that should be a fun time. What could possibly go wrong? Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it, and as always, hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.